Welcome to Mystery Busters, your go-to channel for unsolved mysteries, paranormal phenomena, and ancient wisdom. Today we're diving into one of the most profound and mysterious texts ever written, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, also known as Bardo Thodol. This ancient manuscript serves as a guide to navigating the mysteries of life, death, and the transition in between. What secrets does this sacred text reveal? And how does it offer a roadmap for the soul's journey beyond this world? At the heart of the teachings found in the Tibetan Book of the Dead lies the profound influence of Padmasambhava, often referred to as Guru Rinpoche. Padmasambhava is one of the most revered figures in Tibetan Buddhism and is considered a founding master of the tradition. Born in the 8th century in the region of modern-day Pakistan or India, he is celebrated for introducing Buddhism to Tibet and harmonizing its teachings with the region's indigenous Bon traditions. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, or Bardo Thodol, is a cornerstone of Tibetan Buddhism. Written in the 8th century, this text is both a spiritual guide and a profound philosophical work. It offers instructions for navigating the bardos, the transitional states between death and rebirth. These teachings aren't only for the deceased, but also serve as a manual for the living, providing insights into the nature of the mind and the impermanence of existence. At the heart of the Tibetan Book of the Dead are the bardos, or transitional states. These intermediate phases are critical for the soul's journey after death. There are 3 primary bardos, each offering unique challenges and opportunities for spiritual growth. The first is the Chikai Bardo, the moment of death. At the precise moment of death, the soul encounters a brilliant, all-encompassing white light. This light is not just a symbol, but the true essence of reality, the ultimate state of being. For those who can recognize this light without fear, liberation is possible. But fear, attachment, or ignorance often causes souls to recoil, propelling them into the next phase. Tibetan Buddhists believe that cultivating mindfulness and understanding during life prepares the soul to embrace this light when the time comes. Next comes the Chonyid Bardo, the illusory realms. This stage is where the soul experiences vivid visions of peaceful and wrathful deities. These deities aren't external beings, but projections of the mind's inner state, shaped by one's karma. The peaceful deities represent wisdom and compassion, while the wrathful deities mirror unresolved fears and desires. The teachings emphasize that recognizing these visions as illusions is crucial for transcending them. Failure to do so may lead to further cycles of suffering. Finally, there is the Sidpa Bardo, the phase of rebirth. In this stage, the soul observes its future parents and feels an irresistible pull toward them. This choice, largely influenced by karma, determines the circumstances of the next life. The Bardo Thodol provides detailed guidance on how to approach this stage with awareness, encouraging souls to strive for a favorable rebirth, or better yet, liberation from the cycle of samsara. The concept of karma is central to the teachings of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Every thought, word, and action from one's life creates ripples that extend into the bardos. These karmic imprints shape the peaceful and wrathful visions the soul encounters and ultimately influence the path it takes. The Bardo Thodol teaches that cultivating good karma through ethical actions, compassion, and mindfulness during life not only creates a better life now, but also prepares the soul for the challenges of the afterlife. One of the most striking features of this text is its vivid and often unsettling imagery. The wrathful deities, intense lights, and disorienting sounds described in the text might seem terrifying at first glance. However, these images serve a purpose. They are reflections of the mind's unresolved fears, desires, and attachments. They are not punishments or external forces, but mirrors of the self. While the Tibetan Book of the Dead is primarily a guide for the afterlife, its teachings are deeply relevant to the living. The text reminds us of the impermanence of life and the importance of living with mindfulness and intention. It teaches that by confronting the reality of death, we can live more fully and authentically. Despite being centuries old, the Tibetan Book of the Dead continues to resonate with modern audiences. Psychologists like Carl Jung have drawn parallels between its teachings and the workings of the unconscious mind. Writers and thinkers such as Aldous Huxley have explored its themes in their works, particularly in discussions about altered states of consciousness and the nature of reality. The Tibetan Book of the Dead is more than an ancient guide for the afterlife. It is a profound exploration of life, death, and the mysteries that connect them. Its teachings remind us that death is not something to fear, but a transition to approach with awareness and preparation. Whether viewed as a literal roadmap for the soul or a metaphorical guide to self-discovery, its wisdom remains timeless and universal. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Mystery Busters, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And stay tuned for our next video where we'll uncover another profound mystery. You won't want to miss it.